Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Boxing Empire, Back for Boxing. Now, Tyson Fury, man, goes on his Twitter. He says, believe the hype. The only lineal heavyweight champion of the world. There is no other heavyweight who can call themselves the champ until they beat me, right? And he tags Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, right? So this is a big deal, man. Now, a lot of people think that Tyson Fury should be considered the best of the best because he beat Klitschko to get most of the belts besides the WBC belt, right? And he has one of the belts that Anthony Joshua doesn't have, which is the lineal title, right? By Ring Magazine, I believe. Now, Tyson Fury may be right, right? The reason why I think Tyson Fury may be right is because, for one, he beat someone for the titles when they actually earned the titles the right way. Klitschko had the titles and he earned it the right way, obviously. And Anthony Joshua, man, when he beat Vladimir Klitschko, he beat Klitschko for a WBA title, which shouldn't have been on the line in the first place. Don't you forget that Klitschko lost the titles to Tyson Fury, so they threw the WBA title to make this more of a spectacle fight for the public. But honestly, Klitschko was coming off a loss by Tyson Fury. That should have never been on a That should have never been on the line at all. That should have just been a fight for IBF defense. You know, so Tyson Fury could be right in that matter. Now, I do believe if Anthony Joshua beats Joseph Parker, then it could be a different story. Then Anthony Joshua can literally call himself, the unified champion at least. I think beating a Joseph Parker, it means more that unifying the IBF and WBA. I'm sorry, the IBF and WBO than what Tyson Fury did, because Anthony Joshua was going to fight a young, strong, undefeated fighter. Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, but that was a long, long time ago. And boxing is all about what have you done for me lately. So relevance wise, Anthony Joshua he'll be more accoladed and basically rewarded for his more current victory than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, yeah, he beat Klitschko, but he's never even defended the titles after the fact. He just got everything stripped, and he just thought he was on top of the world, but he doesn't realize you have to, once you get there, getting there is the easy part, but defending the titles is the hard part. So I mean, there's been a lot of heavyweight champions, but to keep that title and to defend it is a whole other thing in itself, right? Joseph Parker has defended the title against number one contender Huey Fury, and Anthony Joshua has been defending that title against tough, tough fighter Carlos Takam. So they both defended the titles, and in some cases, people were pulling out the fights because they didn't want to fight him, right? Then Kubrat Pulev, he did not want to fight Anthony Joshua. He was making all kind of excuses, talking about he needs like 8 months, he needs more time, he needs more time, he needs more time, and eventually he actually just pulled out the fight, and they had to get a late replacement because Pulev basically got scared. That's a lot of people think. So Tyson Fury, he has a point to a certain extent, but as soon as Anthony Joshua, if he gets past Joseph Parker, let's just say if he gets past him, he'll be he'll be regarded better than Tyson Fury, in my opinion. I mean, Tyson Fury fight was good when he beat Klitschko, but the fact of the matter is, whether Klitschko was older, now when Anthony Joshua beat him, he stopped him. So a lot of people think that's more impressive. I mean, beating someone by knockout is like the ultimate way to win in boxing. So ultimately, that's a really good way to win. But Tyson Fury, at this point in his career, he's onto something because Anthony Joshua beat someone for a unification fight that should have been never been a unification fight in the first place. Klitschko did not beat the number one mandatory for a WBA to get that WBA title to be in the fight in the first place for a unification fight. Right now, if Klitschko came back and knocked out Luis Ortiz, who was the mandatory at the time, then it would have been a whole nother story in itself. But that did not happen. Luis Ortiz has been mandatory for a WBA for years, and like I said, if Klitschko actually had the WBA title the right way, then it'd be different. But he never got it the right way. That should have never been a unification fight. So really, Anthony Joshua should just be considered a champion right now. He shouldn't be considered a unified champion because he didn't beat the top WBA fighter who should have been Luis Ortiz. So believe me, if Anthony Joshua would have beat Luis Ortiz for a WBA title, it would look better than beating a Klitschko Klitschko should have been just a challenger. He shouldn't have been. I don't know how that title was thrown in. That shouldn't have been the case at all. I know Klitschko was defending the titles for years, but he didn't beat anyone to get the title. That's my opinion, man. Let me know how you guys feel about Tyson Fury's comments about AJ not being a unified champion and everyone else. You know, let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.